I don't think people understand the magnetic pull of a hushed library, a sense of reverence and quiet excitement that permeates the air. For some, this allure transforms into an insatiable hunger, a craving for books that transcends mere appreciation and edges into obsession. This is the captivating and often confounding realm of bibliomania, a world where the pursuit of books becomes an all-consuming passion. Bibliomania, a term coined in the 18th century, describes the intense desire to possess books, not necessarily for their content, but often for their rarity, physical beauty, or perceived value. Throughout history, bibliomania has manifested in fascinating and sometimes troubling ways. Join us as we delve into the intriguing world of bibliomania, exploring the lives and legacies of some of its most notable figures, and unraveling the motivations behind their insatiable hunger for books. The year was 1734. An Oxford scholar named Thomas Hearne, known for his meticulous antiquarian pursuits, penned a term that would forever alter the lexicon of book-collecting bibliomania. Hearne, a man deeply immersed in the world of manuscripts and rare volumes, recognized in some of his contemporaries a fervor that extended beyond mere appreciation. He observed an insatiable hunger for books, a drive to acquire and possess that often eclipsed the joy of reading or scholarship. Hearne's coinage of bibliomania was not meant as a term of endearment. He saw in it a form of madness, a consuming passion that could lead individuals down perilous paths. Thomas Hearne wrote in his diary, "I should have been tempted to have laid out a pretty deal of money without thinking myself at all touched with bibliomania." Fast forward to the 20th century, and the specter of bibliomania takes on a more audacious form in the figure of Stephen Bloomberg. Dubbed the book bandit by the media, Bloomberg's exploits captivated the public imagination and sent shockwaves through the world of rare books. His story reads like a Hollywood screenplay, a tale of daring heists, a cunning disguise, and an insatiable appetite for literary treasures. Bloomberg's modus operandi was as brazen as it was effective. With sleight of hand and a keen eye for security lapses, Bloomberg pilfered thousands of rare books and manuscripts from institutions across the United States and Canada. His personal library, hidden away in his cluttered apartment, became a veritable treasure trove of stolen literary gems. Bloomberg's reign of larceny came to an end in 1990 when the FBI finally caught up with him. In the annals of bibliomania, few figures loom as large as Sir Thomas Phillips, a 19th century English baronet whose insatiable appetite for books knew no bounds. Phillips's collecting habits bordered on the legendary. His ambition was so grand that it dwarfed even the most ardent of his contemporaries. He owned the largest private library ever assembled. Phillips's passion for books was all-consuming. He spent his considerable fortune acquiring manuscripts, incunabula, books printed before 1501, and rare volumes from every corner of the globe. By the time of his death in 1872, Phillips had amassed an estimated 40,000 printed books and 60,000 manuscripts. Phillips's approach to collecting was as indiscriminate as it was relentless. While Phillips's passion for books was undeniable, his methods were not without their critics. Love him or loathe him, there's no denying that Sir Thomas Phillips stands as a towering figure in the history of bibliomania. The world of bibliomania is not without its dark side, a realm where obsession and deception created the largest library theft of the 19th century. Enter Dr. Alois Pickler, a librarian whose story reads like a cautionary tale. Pickler, a respected scholar, was the supernumerary librarian at the Imperial Public Library in St. Petersburg, Russia. Over the course of 2 years, Pickler systematically pilfered 4,500 books and manuscripts from the Imperial Public Library. Pickler was arrested and convicted in 1871 for the thefts. What drives individuals to such extremes in their pursuit of books? The answer lies in the intoxicating thrill of the hunt. For the bibliomaniac, the acquisition of books becomes an all-consuming passion, a quest that transcends the mere act of reading or scholarship. It's about the thrill of the chase, the satisfaction of outwitting rivals, and the sense of triumph that comes with adding a coveted volume to one's collection. this relentless pursuit often comes at a cost. Bibliomaniacs may find themselves sacrificing their finances, their relationships, and even their health in their single-minded quest for books. Despite these risks, bibliomaniacs often justify their behavior by pointing to the historical and cultural significance of the books they collect. The allure of bibliomania extends beyond the mere physicality of books. It's about more than just owning a rare edition or a first printing. It's about possessing a piece of history, a tangible link to the past. Each book, with its unique provenance and history of ownership, tells a story. And it's this story that captivates the bibliomaniac. For some, bibliomania is driven by a desire to connect with the great minds of the past. Owning a book once held by a famous author, scientist, or historical figure can feel like holding a piece of their legacy. Others are drawn to the beauty and craftsmanship of books themselves. For these bibliomaniacs, collecting becomes a way to appreciate the artistry and skill involved in bookmaking. And then there are those who are captivated by the stories that books contain. The world of bibliomania is not without its ethical dilemmas. The pursuit of rare books can sometimes come at a cost, particularly when it involves acquiring items of questionable provenance or engaging in practices that harm the preservation of cultural heritage. One of the most pressing ethical concerns in the world of bibliomania is the issue of theft. As the value of rare books continues to rise, so too does the temptation to steal them. Libraries, museums, and private collections around the world have fallen victim to book thieves. Another ethical concern is the practice of book mutilation, where valuable books are broken up and their individual components sold off separately. This practice results in the destruction of irreplaceable artifacts. Bibliomaniacs also face ethical dilemmas when it comes to the acquisition of books with problematic provenances. While some collectors may argue that they are simply preserving these books for future generations, others believe that it is wrong to reward theft and plunder by purchasing such items. In an era of e-readers, audiobooks, and online libraries, one might assume that bibliomania would be on the decline. However, the digital age has not diminished the passion of bibliomaniacs. It has simply provided new avenues for them to indulge their obsessions. The internet has become a vast marketplace for rare and collectible books, connecting buyers and sellers from around the globe. Online auction sites, specialized bookselling platforms, and even social media groups have made it easier than ever for bibliomaniacs to track down and acquire coveted volumes. Bibliomania, for all its complexities and contradictions, has left an indelible mark on the world. The insatiable hunger for books displayed by bibliomaniacs throughout history has played a pivotal role in the preservation and dissemination of knowledge. The vast libraries amassed by bibliomaniacs, often at great personal and financial cost, have served as invaluable repositories of human knowledge. These collections, whether housed in private mansions or donated to public institutions, have provided scholars, researchers, and book lovers with access to rare and important texts. The Morgan Library and Museum in New York City and the Huntington Library in California stand as testaments to the enduring legacy of bibliomania. Beyond preserving the past, bibliomania has also played a crucial role in shaping the future of book collecting. The passion and dedication of bibliomaniacs have driven innovation in the fields of bookbinding, printing, and papermaking. While bibliomania may manifest in extreme and sometimes destructive ways, it is ultimately a testament to the enduring power of books. In the words of the poet and bibliophile Joseph Addison, books are the legacies that a great genius leaves to mankind, which are delivered down from generation to generation as presents to the posterity of those who are yet unborn. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.